Howdy, Mayflow Bart here, and welcome. Alright, so, as the title suggests, utilizing Synty Studios Battle Royale pack and the Battle Royale pack from the marketplace. So, gonna take a look at it, see what's what. I haven't started doing a lot of the conversions yet to get the city stuff in. Only added one thing in. Do that, and okay, so the starting zone and this, see, because I don't have it set to do multiple players, you've got your basic UE4 mannequin, you got a sprint system, you've got weapons, you can walk over, you got a little small green dot for your crosshair, and I think that probably needs to change out, but you hit F, pick up your grenade, got drinks, bandages, different ammo types, got melee weapons, lovely, got rifles, got a grenade launcher, haven't tried the grenade launcher yet, and you have a pistol ammo, armor, and a backpack. So with that, let's go to weapon number one, a rifle. We now have a green crosshair. Right click and it kind of zooms in a little bit. Since we picked it up, we haven't reloaded it, so we have to manually reload because it was empty when we picked it up. So, not horrible sounds. Hit number two. Where's grenade launcher ammo? Pistol ammo. There we go. Pick that up. Hit reload. Okay, not sure why it's leaving that effect out. And that'll have to be removed. No biggie. 3 brings our pistol out. Let's reload it. It's got an ammo counter there. Not a fan of that sound, but hit number 4 key. Got our melee weapon. Kind of a lackluster animation there, but whatever, it works. And number 5, we have our grenade. Awesome, right? So let's start swapping out some weapons. Will be the first thing to do. Drinks. We didn't look at our inventory system. So we hit I key, gives us our inventory. See our helmet slot, vest slot, our backpack, capacity of 800. So we can pick up items and see it right there. But I guess we would have to. And let's pick up a couple sodas. Hit the I key for inventory. Don't know how you actually use them. I don't know if maybe we just don't need them or what, but so let's sprint. I notice if you sprint a lot, that light blue bar, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be your stamina or what, but that goes down. And it's not doing it. So let's go with, let's play 2-player, new pie window, and see, we got this guy. So let's grab. Okay, so it automatically started into the match. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a rifle, grab some ammo. Let's make sure we're reloaded. Let's grab a backpack. And we'll grab cold soda and some bandages and that kind of stuff. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tab over. Go to my other character. This player is still alive. Lovely. So I'm going to come over here. So melee weapon. Hit I now. I still have pretty big inventory. But it's 500 versus 800. Pick out the bandages. Just need a weapon. Let's go ahead and reload. You can see the circle is there. I don't know if it's actually moving in this mode or this map, but whatever. Oh, shit, sure is. Circle is moving in, but I haven't found the other player yet. Let's... Shit, now I'm trapped in here. Ground level... Yeah, that was like 4 shots and or 3 shots and dead. Alright, so go to lobby. The lobby map itself allows you to change your character's appearance. Then this is the server. Let's try to host a game. Mode solo. You got solo, duo, and squad. Max players, min players. Do 2. Map, big plane. Yeah, that's fine. Set it up as land. Hopefully it'll find it. And host. All right. So that doesn't work. We'll worry about that later. But the whole point, what I was trying to do here was let's wait for the game to start, and then I'll move them so that I can actually test more than just that. So I'll move him into here. Pistol and reload. Grab some body armor. Might help a little bit. And we'll grab... Well, that's a grenade launcher, but whatever. I'm not going to use it. Wanted to test out the first aid. Grenade launcher. And... Alright, so I can see my health has gone down. Go to my inventory. Alright, just right-clicked on it and it used it. Okay. Tab key also brings up the inventory. See, that took away a good bit of our health. Alright, so it's working. The matchmaking system, not so sure about. I may actually inject my system just because I think mine works a little bit better. But their menu is not bad. Okay, let's start with the frag grenade. I can just select one right here, edit frag grenade, and it'll go right into the blueprint that I need to go into. I'm going to open full blueprint editor, go back to my thingamajiggy here. And it's a static mesh component. Delightful. And I say that in a good and negative way because the weapons in the Synty Studios asset are skeletal meshes, not static meshes. So we got our grenade here. So if I just try to replace that, I can't because that's a static mesh and we need a skeletal mesh. So, and since they moved that up to be the root, I can't just delete it because the box is right there and got the pickup component. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and let's see if I can make it not visible. That affects the map as well. And then add a component of this. And yeah, that should work just fine. If I compile and save, we see our grenade, but let's look at the event graph. What happens? Nothing, because it's parented from something else. Goody. They try to be organized in how they've got everything laid out. Inventory pickup system. Well, I'm just going to test it and see if it actually works. Do single player, selected viewport. Just want to see that the grenades have been changed. That's good. And what happens when we pick it up? It destroys the actor. And if we select it, draws it out, and we throw it, and the thrown version turns back into the other one. So we need to find the actual projectile version. It's characters, lobby settings. Where is the actual projectiles? Character, effects, geometry, other, soda can, pickups, backpack, armor, materials. And looks like only one of the rifles is a skeletal mesh. The other one is a static mesh. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. The plane I've already switched out. I have to go back in and change the sound because it doesn't sound right. It has a jet sound, and we're actually using a propeller plane, the C-130. We need to find the blueprints, or the blueprint for the actual frickin' weapon itself. Widget blueprints, Battle Royale characters, maps. So where the hell are it be? World items, explosives, frag grenade, and that's the one we've already edited. So projectile, go in here, and we look at our viewport. Here's our blue ball and static mesh component again. So let's uncheck visible and let's go back and do what we did before. Go to our weapons, go to our grenade, add component, skeletal mesh, compile, save, and let's see if that actually works. So we now have a grenade on the ground. We hit F to pick it up. We select it. We can see it. We throw it. It looks like a grenade. Delightful. All right. Next victim. Look at our characters. Do we have a backpack in here? Let's go to attachments. Yes, we have bags there. Got armor, helmets. We got all the cool shit that we need. So it is a static mesh. How about that? So that's going to be good enough. We got 2 bags. So we'll start off with one and we'll do the other. And you are right here. There's a level 3 backpack. And backpack 2. Where are you? Backpack 2. Are they just different materials? Pickups. Well, I see a static mesh, but Where is... Okay, here's backpack 1. Alright, it's way over there. So, yeah, 1 and 2, it appears just to be backpack 2. Backpack 2. That's backpack 2. Yeah, okay, so it's just the same backpack, just different colors. Good enough, makes it easier. So if we edit backpack, open full blueprint. Alright, so we see, and the straps are on my left side, just in case there's something wrong with what we're doing here. So static mesh component, and we'll go back to the Synty one, attachments, and we will do bag 1, change that, and wow, look at the location. We go from this, where the straps are on the left, static mesh. So now what we're going to have to do, oh goody, because they decided they were going to make their backpack, the static mesh was going to be the root, we can't just change it that way. I really don't like it when people leave shit as the root, because you can't make changes to it. It doesn't fit in the bounding box or the collision box. I can't change it. I can't change the location of here. So what we're going to end up having to do is, since it is a child actor blueprint, we can't do shit with it. We're going to have to recreate this completely different, because the backpack from Synty is not going to go into the same location. If we try to do it, the backpack is going to be facing the wrong direction, and it's going to be way off kilter. So we're going to come back to the backpack. That's going to suck. What about the helmets? We got 2 different color helmets we can work with. So let's main armor class helmet child. And again, the static mesh component is the root, which is probably going to be a problem as well. See, our helmet is facing this direction. Let's actually go in here and find a helmet. You got a football helmet. We'll use that one. And what happens when we change that? Hey, look. It's nowhere to be found. It's sitting way down there, and it's not in the box collision. And guess what? I can't do diddly shit with it, because, hey, when it's the root, you cannot do any transforms to it. So you can just go to hell. Go to hell and you die. So we're not doing that. What about the armor? Open the full fucking blueprint. Let's see. So what happens if we change the armor? Being that it's also a child, we're probably going to have to go somewhere else and do some other editing. Because if I do this and then this, see, it's in the wrong location. Sitting a little low, but fuck you, compile and save. I didn't change anything. I reverted back. So the armor is going to be problematic. We'll come back and deal with that later. What about the pistole? Pistol 1. Open a damn full blueprint. It's a child actor. Yay. And guess what? It's a static mesh component. Again, since it's the root, we could probably do like we did with the grenade and come back in and make this one invisible and add in our own. Because now when I add this in, we're going to end up adding in a skeletal mesh, not a static mesh. So we're doing pistols. Desert Eagle. It is not a fucking deagle. If anybody call it a deagle, I'm going to kick them in their nuts. It's a Desert Eagle. Call it what the hell it is. Snub nose revolver. Screw it. Let's use that. And now what I'm going to do is, like I did before, since I'm adding a skeletal mesh in, I'm going to turn visibility off on that. Going to add a component, add the revolver in, and we're going to leave it like it is. So now, when we look at it on the ground, it's going to look like that. So if we come over here, and I guess I could do the armor and backpacks the same freaking way. We can see that it looks like it says green pistol. We'll have to change the name for it. We pick it up, and it's the right thing, it looks like. Okay. Definitely got to change those sounds. But that looks good. That works good. Seems to be a thing. I will come back and change the sounds later. So that's pistol 1. That is pistol, weapon. Not spelled correctly, but whatever. If I hit edit pistol 2, open the damn full blueprint. So we look, it is this purple pistol. So we'll do the same basic thing. Come in here and make this the big revolver. So we'll do the same thing. Static mesh. Turn off visibility. Add component. There we go. Compost and save. And we can see it on the ground. So let's walk over here and take a look at it. Pistol 2 was the same for both of them. We'll have to look, see if later we can add a third pistol in, but one thing at a time. Pick up the ammo. Pick up the pistol. Delightful. Okay, that was easy enough. You got essentially rifle 1, rifle 2. So let's close that. We'll edit rifle 1, full blueprint, schmuckerini. Look at viewport, and again we need to not visible. What do we want for rifle number 1? We want we got grenade launcher, that's good. Saw. Got Scar, FAMAS, SKS, G36. Let's go with G36. Add component. There we go. Let's try to compost and save. Now when we come over here, grenade launcher, that's rifle ammo. You can see we got our G36. And let's reload. Looks good. The weapon offset is I don't really like it, but you know what? It's something that can be changed later on. I don't know where it's hitting, if it's hitting. There's no hit markers, that kind of stuff. But we'll burn one bridge at a time. So we got Riffle 2 right here. Let's edit Riffle 2, open full blueprint, go to viewport, go to static mesh, turn off visibility, sneeze, and let's go with the scar. Add component, skeletal mesh, compost, and save. I'm not changing the positions, even though it's not fully in the box. That's good enough for now. Let's run over here, grab a Riffle 2. Yep, there we go. Pick up some Riffle ammo. So yeah, we're probably going to have to move that one because you can see the buttstock actually goes through. So let's actually try seeing if we can move it in here. If that makes a difference on the character. Never know. Yeah, it does. Okay. So let's go with the grenade launcher. You've got two of them. They both say launcher weapon, so I'm going to just assume they're the same thing. Open full blueprint. Select static mesh. Scroll down. Turn off visibility. Come back over here. Let's grab our grenade launcher skeletal mesh. Add component of our skeletal mesh. And I'm just going to bump it over just a hair. And let's compost and save. Now, number 2 did not change. So we got that. Got some ammo. Let's reload. Now, the projectile that came out. It's a red grenade. So we need to look for that. Before we do that, let's actually go ahead and change this one as well. We only have the one grenade launcher. And I don't really want to make the RPG into that. I'm going to do something different with that one later. Shits and grins. Let's just go ahead and do the same thing with this one. Open full blueprint, ass clown. Viewport, static mesh. Uncheck visible. Add component. Grenade launcher. Let's move. And I moved you over one notch. Compile. Save. And now, those guns are done. Got melee weapon, melee 1. Now, what do we want for melee 1? These are static meshes. So, got a baseball bat and we got a fire axe. Pickaxe, machete. Okay, we got our grenade launcher ammo, so that's good. We can change that as well. We will do that. For right now, let's just use the baseball bat. So what happens if we just change that? Guess what? I can't modify that. So again, I have to do this. Go down. Uncheck visible. Add component. Add the static mesh. Now, which way do I need to rotate it? I will center it up later. I want to check to see which way it's facing, see if I need to rotate it back the other way. So let's go over here. and it is backwards. Now I could do this and do this. See how it looks now. Where is your texture? In fact, actually, we can move it back, and I don't know why it's not drawing the texture. But I'll save. So we know that we needed to turn it to the left, and it should work. So melee 2, same thing. Open viewport, static mesh, uncheck visible. Figure out what we're going to use, which we're going to use the fire axe. Add component, fire axe. Now, the blade is facing towards me, so that's something that I'm going to have to address also. But first, let's make sure we're holding it the correct direction. I'm going to try it right there. Then we'll see which way we need to spin it. That's good enough. Whoa, and this is the joy of combining static meshes with skeletal meshes. Yay. So, that's no bueno. For now, I'm going to change this back over to the baseball bat. Delete that, and then add because the baseball bat didn't seem to be wonky, but the axe is being wonky. And again, that's one of those things where skeletal meshes and static meshes don't like each other. So what happens now if I pick up that one? Yep, it doesn't like it. Oh, shit, and fall back in it. I think for the purposes of that, because it's not happy, yeah, static mesh, I would venture to say shit, let's try something else here. Alright, so with the original static mesh component, let us set no collision. And let's try that. And it is the one that's facing left to right. Yep, doesn't like it. Eat a dick. Well, let's just do this and this. Hell, who knows if Control Z actually worked. Worst case scenario, get rid of the frickin' melees. Because I find that dealing with some of this sometimes can be a little bit stupid, and that's what's happening right now, is it does not like that. You see how it's throwing me in odd directions? I'm walking forward, and yeah, the best thing to do is this and this and this, getting rid of that melee and dealing with it later. Okay, so what was it? Ammo type 1, type 2, type 3. So type 1 is rifle ammo. So we have two options on that. We have, and it's a static mesh, so we're okay for the most part. We can do a little small pile of loose bullets, or we can do a box of shells. We got shotgun shells. Pistol ammo is in the yellowish boxes. So let's actually make the green boxes be the boxes here. So I'm going to grab that. Type 1 ammo. Open your full blueprint. Go to here. Go to here. Change the static mesh. What does it look like on the ground? They're hovering a little bit. Can't change that. So let's see what it looks like. I can't change that unless I delete it and then add my own static mesh component. But it seems to work. I'm not doing all kind of weird shit. Pick up the rifle. It's working just fine because it's a static mesh. Okay, so shit. Type 2 ammo was pistol, or was that grenade? Type 2 was grenade. So, I'm going to grab that, edit ammunition type, full blueprint, static mesh, do the grenade launcher box, or let's actually do this one. Go to the damn viewport. And again, it's floating in the air. Nothing I can do about it right now. Nothing I'm gonna do about it right now. But that should be good. And this should be our pistol ammo. And we will edit. We will full blueprint editor. Note that is 100% necessary. Static mesh, viewport. Select our box. Go here. Go here. Go here. Compost. Save. And you did not change your frickin' thing, so let's find our material. Battle Royale 1. Right there. Compost, save. Now the ammo boxes, pistols, rifles, grenade launcher, they're done. Bandages. Props. Medical box. Nice big red medical box. So now, select you, edit bandages, open full, viewport, static mesh. It's a static mesh. Sample 5. Need to scroll up. There we go. And guess we really do need to make this box just a wee bit bigger. Unchecked snapping. There we go. Looks good. Now we're left with our armor stuff in just a moment and our drinks. We have 3 different type drinks. And as far as I remember, there were... Oh, there's a bottle of pills. Let's do that. Let's see what they actually are, because they had, one was like an energy drink, one of them was... we'll worry about names here in just a moment. One thing at a time, getting things functional. Energy boost, water bottle, and cold soda. Pickups. Well, that would be good for the armor that's on the ground. We might actually use those too, but environment, probably not going to have them. Nope. Generic, I'm sure is not going to have it. Props. No, we just have the pill bottle. These are weapons, but... and nothing in there. So we'll leave those as is for now. Fortunately, I know that there's good props for those in other asset packs, but I'm not going to load an entire asset pack just for 3 soda cans. We do have the pills, but we'll come back to that. Let us try to see what happens with our helmets. Helmet 2, helmet 1. Edit. Put a damn full blueprint. Attachments. Our helmet, that's a static mesh. Again, I'm going to look at it like this so that I can see that, well, I mean, I can actually do this too. Add a component, add the helmet, and let's just move it up. Then take this, uncheck visible. Now, what happens if we try to equip it? It looked like it was facing the wrong direction on the ground. But, okay, so it puts the red one on our head. Change, it throws it on the ground. Okay. So let's go ahead and edit this one also. Viewport. Let's pick out another static mesh. Yeah, screw it. We can just use that. Because I don't see any other helmets. Lots of hair, but no helmets. I got a samurai helmet. Coonskin cap. That's good. So we'll just click on the static mesh, add component. And turn this one not visible. So they show up right on the ground. Now we just gonna have to go into it and edit the one that actually goes on the character's head. So we pick up that one and we get the red one. Pick up that one, we get the gold one. So pick up components. Let's now go back to the Battle Royale stuff. Assets, armor. We'll come back to the backpacks. Helmet armor. No. Backpacks, armor. World items. There we go. Okay, so that's that. That's the actual pickups. We don't want those. So it's not in 4, not in world. It's not in here. Under assets. Because that's just the pickups. Character. No. Oh, shit. Where the hell is it? Main classes, settings info, lobby, info. No. I love working with new blueprints, new asset packs, because I have no idea how they set their shit up. Character armor info. And if I look at, nope, don't want to change that. Helmet info. Inventory images. Those look like render targets. Helmet mesh. Yeah, that's not helping me much. Has helmet info, armor value. Yeah, that's not helping me. Characters, that's not going to help me. Oh, shit, and fall back in it. Pick up events. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's not helping. So I don't think it's going to be in 2. We looked in 4, world. You got world items, armor, helmet, and that is the blueprints we have up right now. So, doesn't really help us because that's what we already have. We need what's actually deployed onto the character. And we still need to fix grenade launcher projectile. Which that I thought was assets. But let's look under here. World items. Projectile. Grenade projectile. It was red, wasn't it? I does believe so. So ammo. Grenade launcher. Let's reload. Yep. And draw debug type. Multi-sphere trace by channel. None. Now let's look at here. Let's look at our projectile, which is just the static mesh, which is just the ball mesh. So here's the fun part. When we add this projectile in here, if you know anything about anything, then you would know that this isn't what actually gets fired out of the weapon. That's just a single shell with the brass attached to it. And if I put this in here, I'm going to catch hell. Because the shell casing does not go with it. The projectile is just, well, just that, a little projectile. It's not going to have this brass section. But I'll just suck it up for right now. I will come back in and make a custom projectile just so it's correct. Ammo, grenade launcher, reload. You can't really see it. And that big sphere is gone. Good enough for now. So that's fixed. Still don't have the shit right on our armor. We haven't changed our character yet. Where is the master for the armor? Main armor class. It's a child actor. Yay. Static mesh component. Ball mesh. Doesn't help me the least little bit. That's chest armor. No clue. Not a damn clue. Then I got the zone, and the Synty asset has their own version of that. Yeah, right there. It's a big static mesh. Load the damn material. Shit. There. So it's that yellowish mesh. Worry about that after we figure out this. I don't like something to be non-cooperative. I mean, seriously. Assets, you would think it would be here. Character is going to be our mesh. And for retargeting, we'll be done with that soon enough. Effects, no. Almost willing to guarantee that's not going to be where we need to be. Geometry, definitely no. Other soda can, we're not worried about it. Pickups, we've already dealt with that. If we look at armor, helmet armor, that's just going to be our meshes. Oh, shit. That's under pickups, under assets, and that's just not what we need. Inventory pickup systems, if we look at that, there's systems, pickup component, and data. Not helpful. Widgets, not going to be helpful. Not for what we're trying to do. Don't know. I'm not going to sit here and make everybody watch this because this is boring as hell because I can't find something. And if I just search for helmet, it's the two blueprints that I've already got. They're child actors. So if I did armor, main armor class, which might actually be what I need. It's not, but pickup data info. Pickup data info. This might lead us to where we need to be, because you can see the first one is rifle 1, and it shows the inventory images. That's something we're going to have to come back and make our own images for the weapons for our inventory system. So that's a thing. and come in here, and it's a type, a status, blah 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 blah. This is where we can give it our names, such as yellow rifle needs to be then changed to whatever, but that will allow us to change that there. And you got a description. So it's look, armor, helmet, red helmet. I don't remember which one the hell was red and which one was yellow. But helmet and helmet 2. Yeah, that would be helmet and helmet 2 right there. So again, equipped and equipped image. This isn't going to help me with what I need, but it is going to be something we're going to have to come back and fix later, so that we can actually change the name and description of them. So will be helpful later on, but not currently right now. It's definitely more important that okay, that's an incomplete. Pick up infos. Okay. Yep. So those are going to be things to address later. The armors. Definitely after doing the characters, so that we're no longer using UE4 mannequin, we'll definitely need to change. So now if we come back in here and do 2 players, new pie. So that's client, this is server. Wait till it begins. Alright, he's already in the center. See, we got our pistol with our ammo. 25. So that's something that's got to change, because pistol ammo does not come in boxes of 25. They come in boxes of 50. So, run our ass over here. Rifle ammo is in boxes of 20. We're going to ignore that. We need to get rid of the melee weapons completely. And we're not in the same component. Alright, it did not auto switch. Where the hell's our dude at? It must be upstairs. I can't go upstairs because there's a stupid shrinking circle thing for Fortnite Battle Royales. And I am outside the zone. I placed number 1 because he died before I did. Alright, so if you don't go back to the lobby, it automatically kicks you back to the lobby. And I don't really care for this right here. I like the character selection, so you can change your character around. That's awesome. And that will stay. Set name will probably go. So you don't have S Sniffer Deluxe. Name has been set, because I don't want people being able to change their names. And this guy right here, instead of being all that, you're going to be Packer. So that'll go, and this will stay. Next and previous. This part here will go. Use my menu system. It works better. The one thing I do need to do for upgrading my menu system, and I need to get back onto upgrading my simple multiplayer template, is to put a player list. Because if I sit here and do host game and minimum players 2, and we'll do that. It's going to be a LAN game. I'm going to host game. Host success. Okay. Now, if I come over here and find game session, I can't test it because it's trying to find it. Game found, joining server. There we go. You see, if I change my name to Packer, nobody sees it. Nobody sees the name. So, now what happens? Load level. I mean, this works, but I like my system better. Alright, waiting for players. Yay. I'm looking at one character controlling the other. Damn you. So, why is it waiting for players? I set 2 players. Minimum. So it should launch. Alright, we can see he's got that. Damn, okay. This waiting area has different weapons loadouts. And we can see the reload. See aim space. Oh, that's terrible audio. And we can see he has the body armor. There we go. Yeah, I need to update the plane. The propellers aren't exactly spinning. Jump. Jump. And there's no glider, there's no parachute here. So we're going to get him going pretty close to there. And let's try to minimize the flight time on this guy. But there's no actual parachutes, no gliders visible. So, okay. Client 1 is on the ground. Now see, look at that. Gee, I wonder where Client 1 is. We're going to have to address that issue because it just did a ray trace, a line trace. And it highlighted exactly where dude landed. Okay, I'm sprinting. So you can see the light blue bar in the upper left-hand corner is actually going down. And I can see the name is correct. He is Ass Sniffer Deluxe. And I can see on the upper window up there that we have Pecker is also in the game. But are there any weapons? It is dark as hell in here. So if there was anything in here, I wouldn't be able to tell. So the next thing to do is actually to do the characters and also to I'm going to dump the melee until I can figure out a good way to fix the melee. Is there any weapons at all? Nothing. Oh, okay. So let's pick up, we got rifle ammo, grenade ammo, pistol ammo, backpack, grenade launcher. Yeah, we're just totally decked out. Well, the scar. Armor, where? There we got green pistol. We're just going to steal all the loots, man. All the loots. Alright. Get your ass down there. Just wanted to see what it looks like. So, what I'll do is ready to kill off this video. And I will start doing the character conversion. If you want, I'll do that on video. And we'll get the characters converted over to Synty characters. Yep, I see you over there. Might actually work on setting up some new weapons. Wow, no gear. Not a damn thing over here. All the guns were over there. And once we get the characters swapped out, then I would say probably a good thing to start doing the map change next. Then little things like the plane, the gun sounds, changing the plane so that the propellers are spinning, which will probably either make a copy of that model and just try to get rid of the propellers. You wouldn't see them spinning anyway. Well, got a riffle, got a helmet, got no ammo. You're a loot whore, bro. You take all the shit. Oh, that's a grenade launcher. That's the rifle and the pistol. Yay! I won! Ass Sniffer Deluxe won the battle. So we'll exit game. Okay. That RB that. And we'll see about changing that out to the one from Synty as well. So the circle will actually be their yellow circle. And we'll, one thing at a time. We got the guns changed. The only thing we have left is to finish out the helmets, the body armor, and the backpacks. Change the characters over. And do a few more things. But, again, this gets us in the right direction towards setting up everything to convert to the Synty Studios characters. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you again here in the next one. And I may do another stream, do another hour, do 1 hour bites, so they're a little bit more tolerable. So I know you guys can't stand watching me for more than 30, 45 minutes at a time anyway. Alright, we'll see you soon.